Workout of the day. Today's workout of the day is a virtual partner workout. So as I said in the intro, a couple of different options. You can have a real partner in real time, just remember your social distancing. You can have a virtual partner, so if you're doing a live class, you just give a high five to your screen and that will let your partner know that you're ready to go. Or if you're not doing the live class and you still want to do it virtually with a partner, you can use like FaceTime on Messenger, or you can use Zoom itself in order to create that internet connection with each other and do your virtual partner workout that way. Or you can do it by yourself, and if you do it by yourself, however long it takes you to do a round, that's how long you will rest for. 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible, alternating rounds with your partner of 10 handstand push-ups, 15 alternating pistol squats, and a 200-meter run. Let's have a look at all of today's movements and talk about our scaling options. First movement is the handstand push-up. For the handstand push-up today, if you have the ability to do a strict handstand push-up or more, then we can kip through the movement today. But please do not use the kip as a means to get a handstand push-up. It is a means to increase intensity, not to get the movement. So if you are unable to do a strict handstand push-up, then you don't have the strength to be able to safely lower yourself down and go into it. We're going to talk about this in skill of the day, so give skill of the day a little bit of a watch if you're worried about that, or you want some scaling options or advice on how to get better at your handstand push-ups. Handstand push-up. We start against the wall, nice tight line in the body, we lower down, head touches the floor, and we press all the way back out to full extension. At all times, we keep that nice straight line in the body. If you're using the kip, then we touch the head down to the floor, we bring our feet down, and then we kick back out, but the same range of movement standards are met. Full extension locked out at the top, head touches the floor at the bottom, finish at full extension locked out at the top. Scaling options for the handstand push-up. The first one is a reduced range of motion. So what we can do is we can put, so for example, a towel underneath our head, and we can stack it up to about 5 centimeters. If you're needing to go any more than that, then it probably means you don't have the strength to do it yet. If you're doing a reduced range of motion, we're doing the strict movement. All right? If you're needing to reduce range of motion for a kipping movement, then we probably don't have the strength yet. The next option is a box handstand push-up. So how that's going to work, we stack our hips up over our shoulders. Then from there, we come down, head touches the floor, and bring back through. Exactly the same way as we would in a normal handstand push-up. We find that triangle position or tripod position at the bottom and press through to full extension at the top. The next scaling option is a pike push-up. So this is where we don't use a box, we use our feet. We pike our hips up nice and tall in the air, as far as we can come back. Then from there, so again, it gives us that pushing in this plane, not push-ups in a horizontal plane. We want to be pushing in a relative vertical plane for that movement. If we're unable to do that, we're not going to scale to push-ups today, because I think you did enough yesterday. We're going to scale to a 30-second handstand hold. So you can either kick up onto a wall, you can wall walk up onto the wall, or you can put your feet up on your box. Just something that's going to get you upside down a little bit, as much as you can confidently handle. That is movement number one. Movement number two is alternating pistols. So a pistol is a one-legged squat. Our trailing leg, or our leg that's not doing the work, comes out to the front of the body. It's not allowed to go behind the body until you finish the movement. Hip crease comes below the knee, stand up tall before we swap sides. So you must get all the way down, hip crease below the knee. We must stand up tall, lock it out before we place the other foot down and alternate sides. And you must alternate legs every rep. Scaling for this one. Scaling for this one, we can reduce the height either by sitting to a height, or we can stand on the box and do a pistol from the box. Let's have a look at those two options. First one I'm going to show you is doing a pistol on the box. So how that works is we balance on one foot, we then do our pistol squat on our leg, stand up nice and tall, and then we alternate sides. Stand on the side of the box, pistol squat on one leg, and then stand up tall. See how my other leg can go down below the level of this foot, so it makes it a lot easier for balance and mobility while still building that single leg strength. So that's a really good option. Next option is we can pistol squat to a height. So we set a height up behind us, we then pistol squat down onto that height and then stand up. So long as we're keeping the weight down through the heels, gentle touch and then back up. All right, again, alternating legs each time. If none of those options suit you, then we're going to do 30 alternating lunges. Knee touches the ground, stand up tall before alternating legs, and that's 30 reps. That is movement number 2. The third and final movement is a 200-meter run. I would highly recommend getting out of your house. Run out 100 meters, run back 100 meters, virtual high five to your partner. If you literally can't get out of the house, then what you're going to do is you're going to set up a little shuttle inside of your house as long as you can, and you'll only do 150 meters in total if you're doing the shuttle runs. So 15 lengths of a 10-meter shuttle, 30 lengths of a 5-meter shuttle, something that equates to that 150 meters if you're doing it as a shuttle run. If you can't do a shuttle run, then if you've got any other cardio equipment, you've got a skipping rope, you could do double unders or single skips, you could do any piece of cardio equipment that you have, get creative. That is today's workout of the day and all of the movements and scaling options. If you have any more questions or need a different option to compensate for you personally, then please email me at kobe@crossfitabode.com.